Do you want to know how to make a fully interactive quiz with AI in under 5 minutes that you can then embed on your website, social media, or emails to 10x your lead generation? If so, I strongly recommend that you try Meiro. In this video, I will show you step by step how to create an interactive quiz using just a short prompt that you can have published and working in under 5 minutes. What I'm about to show you has the power to completely transform your email sign-up conversion rates, as well as saving you hours on topic research and preparation. Everything in this video is going to be done on the Meiro 10-day free trial, and I have a link for you in the description below that will take you to the Meiro website, where you can also sign up for the 10-day free trial and try Meiro out for yourself. No payment details are asked for, so there's no commitment on your part. Then, if you think Meiro's for you, then I recommend you go over to AppSumo and pick up the lifetime deal, which at the time of recording this video is currently available. And I also have a link for you in the description that will take you to the AppSumo lifetime deal for Meiro. So let's get into it. Okay, so here we are within the Meiro dashboard, ready to go. Timer is on. Let's create our challenge. So create new, create with AI. From prompt, describe your challenge. It's going to be about New York. Create I'll call it a quiz about New York, covering its history, famous people, events, past and present, as well as anecdotes. Choose language English. Next step. Number of questions. Let's have 10. With the number of choices 4. Single choice questions with 4 results. Okay, and next step. 4 results meaning 4 ranges of results. So at the end of the test, you are classified within one of those 4 ranges. Okay, next step. Difficulty medium. GPT 4.0. Tone of voice doesn't matter. Next step. Let's create a cover image. I'll just put New York. Maybe history of. And we'll make it photographic. And start AI magic. Okay, generating result, generating images. Almost there. Okay, and here we have our quiz. So, cover up here, or start page up here at the top. The questions, up to 10, and the results. Okay, we can have a quick preview. So this shows us the cover page at the top, the text that is created. We'll close this. And each question with each answer, possible answer, and the correct answer checked. Okay, and then at the bottom, what the different categories are according to how many points you scored. So just before we take a closer look, it's missing a lead form, so we can add a new block and add the lead form. So we'll just have name and email. Okay, we won't add an image for now. And then to get back, if you wanted to add more things, more fields, they're over here on the left, but we'll leave that. We'll go back to here. And then that lead form appears at the end of the questions. Okay, so really that's it. It's created. What you could then do is, well, generate an image for each question, but that's optional. And you could just hit the publish button, and then that will be it, done, published. So we'll do that. And then we have the link. So open that, and here is the quiz. So I won't know the answers to the questions. So what we'll do, we'll go back here, and I'll just quickly look at the questions. So, which year was New York originally settled by the Dutch? 1624, I would not have known that. Probably our American colleagues would. Who was the first mayor of New York City? Thomas Willett. Okay. Which iconic New York City building was completed work by the Empire State? Famous inventor, Menlo Park, Thomas Edison. Oh, right. Times Square, of course, yeah. Which are the tragic events? Oh, right. 2001. US President, Theodore Roosevelt. Right. Okay. I think I could get through it now. Don't have to get it all right. So, there is a function here under preview to go into live preview. And then you can run through the test. So, having said that, let's do it on the live one, because then we get some stats. So, let's go over there. So what's it cooked up for us? Well, yeah, that's a great image. Modern day New York street, lots of yellow taxi cabs. Some of the letters are a bit funny, but I don't think that really matters. You get the impression that it's New York, and I think that's the Empire State in the distance there. So, New York Uncovered, a journey through history, legends and stories. Dive into the riveting tale of the city that never sleeps. Test your knowledge about New York's vibrant past, its iconic figures, unforgettable events and little-known anecdotes. Whether you're a history buff, a pop culture enthusiast or just someone who loves the Big Apple, this quiz is packed with fascinating facts that will surprise and entertain you. Are you ready to uncover the secrets of New York? So that's great. Just from that short prompt we gave it, it's written this for us. Incidentally, you can edit that. So if we come out of the preview, this is all editable. You just click the pencil icon and then this text here is all editable, okay? As is the rest of the quiz. So we'll click start. Which year was it originally settled? Amsterdam, 1624, I think it was. Next, first mayor, Thomas Willett. Empire State Building. Thomas Edison. Times Square. 2001. Roosevelt, I think. Okay, Modern Art, Contemporary Art, Museum of Modern Art. Plymouth Park, Manhattan. Did we already say Central Park? No, we said Times Square. Well, Central Park, let's say. The largest marathon, okay. Well, I'll say New York City Marathon. All right, and now on into my name, an email, submit the form. I'm an expert, 10 out of 10. I did cheat, but okay. So this is telling me this is the write-up that gives me if we get 10 out of 10. Congratulations, you have an exceptional understanding of New York's history, influential figures, and significant events. You truly are a connoisseur of the Empire State. And if we come back to our preview, we can look at the other results, what they say. So we have a novice, a basic understanding of New York's history, famous personalities and events. Aspiring New Yorker, with a bit more effort you'll be well versed. New York aficionado, you have a strong grasp of New York's historical and cultural significance. Your knowledge of its famous people and events is quite impressive. So, okay, and then here we have the option to see our answers. So, right, okay, so that was great. I mean, from the short prompt, we have the title, the description, all the questions with the answers. It knows the right answer, and we have the results as well. So that's incredibly fast and incredibly complete and incredibly smooth. So the last thing, let's now look at the analytics. So we've completed it, so it should be here. Here we go, right. 1 view, 1 lead, 1 start, 1 completion. 58 seconds time. 10 out of 10 questions correct with my details and the questions that I got right. So that would be important for you if you're not using this as a lead magnet, because that's not the only use. If you want to assess somebody's level of knowledge about a specific topic, then you would want to know which questions they got right and which ones they didn't, as well as their score. And then finally, we can embed this and share it. So we have a code snippet here. We have the link. and we can add our custom domain. All right, so you do that by clicking here. You can't do that on the 10-day free plan, which is what I'm using to show you all this. But you can also use the 10-day free plan to try all this out. You get up to 25 quizzes and 25 image generations. Okay. So I do invite you to try it out, and you don't have to give any credit card details for the trial. When the 10 days are up, I haven't given any payment details, so they can't charge me. And just to add, we can integrate the quiz with Google Sheets, email, or webhook. And then there are more integrations coming soon, such as Zapier, Google Analytics, Metapixel, and Xpixel. Ah, yes, important. At the bottom here, I can share the results of this quiz with my friends. And when I do so, the link to the quiz appears and can be clicked. So that's a great way of expanding your reach. If you're using this quiz as a lead magnet, what better way than for people that have already gone through it and signed up to then share it with their friends, for them to go through the quiz and to sign up too. So you can really skyrocket your lead generation here. And if we come back to that page, you'll see we have a lot of options. We have, as well as Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, LinkedIn, VK, Reddit. I don't actually know what this one is. And then we have WhatsApp. All right, so there's a lot there. And there you have it. We had the test up and running really quickly. I really think this service works exceedingly well. Not only does it create the quiz for you, but it gives you a lot of embedding and sharing options, as well as the analytics and the integrations. And on the free trial, you can make up to 25 quizzes. So if you've been thinking about using quizzes and interactive content for your lead generation, human resources, or education purposes, then I highly recommend trying Meiro. I think it's a great little service, and I think it's a top recommendation. So, using Meiro AI, in just 3 minutes, 27 seconds, we had a fully interactive, published quiz ready to go. In fact, that was the time it took us to add a lead form and for me to talk a little bit. If you're interested in making quizzes that don't need a lead form, you may have noticed that we had our quiz in just 2 minutes. So I think you'll agree that is fast. And if you're looking to save time on your topic research and quiz generation, then I would strongly recommend Meiro. Now, as I already mentioned, everything I just did in this video, you can also do on the 10-day free trial. And you'll find a link in the description below, which will take you to the Meiro website, where you can sign up for a 10-day free trial. However, if you try it, you like it, and you're seriously interested in paying for it, then I would highly recommend going to look at the lifetime deal, which is currently available on AppSumo, because it represents great value. So I leave another link in the description, different from the previous one, which will take you to the AppSumo lifetime deal. Now, if you still have questions about Meiro, then I recommend you look at my other video, which is an in-depth review, where I look at all of the different ways you can make a quiz within Meiro, and I put them to the test, as well as look at all of its features. And furthermore, I have a deep dive into the pricing and comparing the standard pricing with the lifetime deal. So I would really recommend that if you are seriously thinking about paying for Meiro. If you have any further questions, please leave them for me in the comments below. I will answer them. And if you've got this far, thank you for watching. I really hope this video was useful to you. And if you want to see more videos of this type, well, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Bye for now.